being fearless would have to be just going out of your comfort zone, and even the comfort zone of others almost, because I think sometimes people are so scared of being different that they just stick to what's normal and stick to the status quo basically. And so I think being fearless means to do what makes you happy rather than what makes other people happy, putting your happiness before others, even though you're kind of taught differently, but sometimes it helps you to step out of that box.
I think also it's if you do things that you aren't comfortable with and you act confident, you end up being confident with it. I mean, that goes for anything like school and anything. If you just act confident, you will be confident.
Yeah, because I know I took a class in college when it was my first business course, and I was like, oh no, I don't know if I'm going to be good at this. Turns out I'm great at it. So, being fearless is one of the things that I feel like everyone just needs to do, be fearless. And I couldn't have put the definition a better way than Sydney put it. But yeah, it is just stepping out of your comfort zone and doing something that you absolutely love.
Yeah, I like to picture the end result. Whenever I'm a bit jittery, I just like to see, if I do this, this will be the outcome, this is how it's going to help me grow. And then, obviously there's always a bit of anxiety you have, but for the most part, I'm a lot more fearless when I can picture what the end result would be like.
Yeah. And I think when I think of fearlessness, I also think of opportunities, and maybe going for opportunities that you might be scared of doing, like you talked about, or that might be like you've never done something like this before. But I think for me, it's going out and doing what you want to do. And if you fail, then you failed, but at least you tried, at least you did it. And that's honestly really what matters. And I think in most failures, usually you tend to learn something as well.
Yeah, I think there's a really famous quote about it, as long as you're failing, you're learning something. Yeah. For me personally, the three, I have beliefs that if you invest in your health, if you invest in your education, and if you always have a backup plan, I think that is a very well-rounded approach to life, and I think you have all the bases covered. So that's what I do. Whenever I'm trying something new or adventurous, I just see if it's going to if I'm investing in my health, is it going to damage it, is it going to better it, or then it comes education, which I think is very, very important. And then, this is what inspires me to basically get up and provide if I'm in one. So,
yeah. I was gonna say something a bit similar, but for me, the three things would be purpose, relationships, and that's relationships with friends, family, anybody, and laughter. And for purpose, I think when I say purpose, I think of striving for your goals or having a goal that you're going for. Feeling like you're doing something good with your life and that you're making a good impact on yourself and those around you. And then friends and family, I mean, everybody knows that that's important. Like you said, the relationships that you have are really the ones that matter the most. And laughter, I just think having a good attitude, enjoying life, being happy, and keeping negative thoughts away is really important.
Definitely. Being happy is always a good idea.
Mm-hmm. So for me, it's basically positivity, kind of health and fitness, and as well as keeping kind of a busy schedule, I guess, but not too busy where you're stressed out about it, because especially keeping yourself busy, you are always doing something. You're never just sitting down necessarily, not just relaxing, but sitting down in a rut, not being a couch potato, but not wanting to do, I wouldn't say anything, but I feel like if you are always doing something, you are always making an impact on the world.
Your body's always working, your brain is always working, your mind and everything.
Exactly.
I think when you get lazy and when you start doing stuff, then you get lazier over time. Instead of I'll take a break and maybe I'll continue, I think that makes you more lazy, or maybe that's
Exactly. I think the three things that make for a well-rounded life would be gratitude, because it's nice to always be grateful for what you have and be able to have that outlook on life that someone may have it better than you in this way, but you have all this that you were given. And I think people, like you said, being surrounded by positive people and to just know that you have a support system is really nice. And then And to have goals is really important too, because if you are not working towards something, then what's the point? What's the purpose? You know, you have to have a goal in mind about everything, even if it's little, like I'm going to the grocery store. Your goal is to get the groceries, you know, or something long term, like my goal is to have an awesome job or this house or something like that.
Yeah, I think one of the other things is like to just be nice to people. I mean, like people, like we want relationships and be nice to people. And when you're nice to people, they'll be nice back. And then also I think just like with being nice to people, also like second thing is like positivity. Surrounding yourself with positive people because negative energy is never good. But like just the positivity will have you be nice to people, and then also just to like live in the moment, love your life, and just enjoy what is like and what the outcome could be. Just like loving your life.
Yeah, I think we should be more content and we shouldn't compare as much
Yeah.
with other things and other situations and what they're doing in life. Contentment, I think, is key.
Because if you're comparing to grow, it's different than comparing to tear yourself down.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And I like what you said about gratitude as well, like being grateful. I feel like that's something that we forget a lot in our everyday lives. And like, you know, a lot of us are really lucky and really privileged, and we're really glad to, you know, be here.
To the